Hello everybody, welcome to the I.T.L. Yeah, you see we're in a computer room today. What am I going to talk about today? Actually, I'm going to talk about this. No, not the flag. It's the handheld wireless microphone that I've shown in the past. Actually, it made an appearance, but I didn't talk about it. This is, let me get the package out. This is actually a made by Singing Machine, and it's actually a karaoke mic, you might as well say. It's doesn't come without its issues though. This is the karaoke machine. No, karaoke machine. Sorry guys. The Singing Machine SMM107. No, I'm not being paid for this endorsement or anything else. This is just something I bought. I figured I'd try it out, see if I can add it to my arsenal of audio equipment, which this is not the end of it. I've actually decided I want to have one more piece to my audio equipment. That way it'll kind of finalize it. I'll be able to do more with my videos. This is the packaging, which you probably can't see very well. But yeah, it came in a kind of generic packaging. See if you can see, that's what it actually looks like on the back picture. Yes, it comes with, it's a wireless. It is, if you probably didn't see it very well in the picture, I'll go ahead and get the actual item out for it. But it is a karaoke PA system microphone. Here's the actual receiver for it, and yes, it has a little dingy antenna, wired antenna, like my lapel mic has. It does take two 9-volt batteries. Now, it doesn't specify if you can use rechargeables or alkaline or whatever. It says two 9-volt batteries. I've actually used, what I do is, for whenever I go ahead and use these things, I just go out to like the dollar stores and buy the cheapest batteries I can. I mean, I'm talking about packages for $1. And I'll tell you, they're cheap batteries, they don't last as long, they've been on the shelf for a while. But even my lapel mic, I've had it since November, it's still running on the same batteries I put into it at the beginning. That came with its own batteries, but I ditched them because they didn't look like they were very well made. So I ditched them and put my own dollar store batteries in it, and it's the same batteries in it ever since. Yes, it does have the 1/4 inch plug-in. Could be a problem, but yet I'll bring it out here. This is the one for my lapel mic. It still has the 1/4 inch adapter. Yeah, that could be a downfall. Like I said, I have the adapter to take it down to 3.5 millimeter. Just plug it in. Plugs right in. Now this is added weight to your camera. Yeah. Another downfall. But you can always take it, like I've decided I've done. I actually got an extension cable. You plug into that and you plug that into the camera. And this can be attached to like your tripod if you got it on your tripod, or even have, if you want to, you can actually put a piece of Velcro in the back end of it and stick it to the back end of your camera case. Because I use this with my GoPros. I don't use my GoPros outside of their protective housings, so you can do that. You just have it stuck right on it. Now this will not work. This setup will not work with the Hero 4s and I think the Hero 3s, because they already take an adapter and there's just too many adapters in the line with everything, and it just doesn't work well with that if you're going to put the extension cable on it and stuff. It will work though with the Hero 3 and 4's little USB cable and these. That does work. That does work, and there is just enough room that this will swing around to the back end of it, because I have tied it around the camera to hold it on with a rubber band and stuff, just to keep the weight off of the port. That works well. Let's talk about sound quality. you've experienced the one video that I have in the I.T.L in the past that I've had tried it out with. It didn't sound bad. It didn't sound bad at all. Would I rate? How would I rate it? It's tough because I mean, this is not an expensive microphone. This is not an expensive microphone. There's a lot of microphones that sound better out there than this, but this doesn't sound bad. I mean, for the beginning starter or just the occasional user like I would be, and you might see this pop up more and more. Look, the flag's there. I got getting some bling for it. I'm planning on having it out more and more. The sound quality is not bad for the occasional user, YouTube user or something like that. This is pretty good. As you can see, yes, the I.T.L. This is not permanent. This is not going to stay on here. This is just me kind of getting out ideas and seeing how it would look. But yeah, this says the I.T.L. though. I'm not the fake news. I'm the I.T.L. And I'm thinking something like the I.T.L. on two sides, opposite sides, and I have like my MM for MuzzleMike on the other two sides. That would actually look half decent. Now this microphone, whenever you have it plugged in and working, if you shut the microphone itself off, say you're not using it, you shut it off, but you come back and using it, it will make a noise, and it's not a very pleasant noise. So what it does have though, on the side of the microphone, you won't be able to see very well. On the side of the microphone, it's an on-off switch, of course. You'll see that there's a little. You probably can't see. There's a little red light there. Well, that's on a full on right there. But you put it in the middle, it's on a standby. That way the microphone's not hot, but it's still sending a signal and keeping in contact with your receiver. That way you're not getting an awful noise. It's just silence. Which, I mean, I find that a very, very nice option. And also, whenever you're not hooked up, whenever you're just hooking up to the receiver, there's no settings on the receiver except for on and off. It's on the top. And there's a little LED light on, red light LED light there. And this LED light will be dim whenever you're not hooked into it with the microphone. Whenever you're hooked into it, it'll be bright. It's a good indicator. That's all it is. Would I tell somebody to go ahead and get one of these? Well, if they're starting out, yeah. Like I said, you can get these. You can look around on Amazon, and you can find these refurbished for under $10. They do the job. They will work. I've had it out in windy situations. I've tried on my videos I was experimenting with, and it took most of the wind out. It worked a lot better than my lapel mic. It looked a lot better than the camera mics. It was just right there. It was good sound. You still got a little bit of wind, and that's in the future. I will be fixing that with, yes, the muff, the wind cover. I'll be getting one of those for this in the future. But I mean, it's a very usable mic. Is it professional? No. But for the average YouTuber, it'll work just fine. It works great. The key is, and you can see it in the video that I first showed this in the garage. The key is positioning. Also, I mean, too far away, of course, you're not going to pick up anything. This is a omnidirectional dynamic microphone, so I mean, you got to watch where it's pointed at, how far away it is, and everything else. It's a VHF receiver, and it takes two DC 9-volt batteries, which they don't include with the microphone, which I didn't expect. I did not order this. Wait a minute. No, this did not come out China directly ordered. I ordered off it. This actually came from Amazon, and it was in here within a few days. Can't say much more than that. I mean, it just works, and that's the key of it in my eyes. It just works. It works with my heroes. I mean, I don't have this camera here. I have is actually a JVC. I use this often. Actually, I used to use it all the time for the I.T.L. I'm veering off more towards the GoPros for other situations where it might get damp or whatever, and where I want better sound than what this is, because this is only built-in microphones. So it's like, but I use all my equipment. But yeah, this is the Singing Machine SMM 107, and the advertisement says creating joy through music. It is, like I said, it is a karaoke and PA machines microphone. It works with all standard. And I'll give you another look at the packaging, which you probably can't see too well because of the glare, and I apologize for that. And I got to hold it sideways, kind of. But yeah, it just does the job. It does its job. It's basically, I kind of say it does come with instructions, basically just cleaning instructions. The batteries for the microphone itself, 1.9-volt battery in the bottom. This unscrews in the bottom. You see, whenever you get it, you'll see a blue ring around it. You unscrew it. The battery's held in the bottom, and you just screw it back on. The receiver on the back, you'll see this little door in the bottom. Just pop it out, slides out, and you see that it just slipped in the bottom there to the back. This, I have nothing really totally negative to say about it. Just putting it out there that there could be some hindrances. Oh, this is also only one channel. You can tell by looking at the pin there. It's only one channel. So what you want to do is you really want to mix it or pan it over to the other channel if you want it in both channels. I just use my my editing program and I pan it to the center, and it's all good. If you want a stereo microphone, you can get the adapter for the receiver that looks similar to the one I got that goes down to 3.5 millimeter. That actually does put it to both channels. You can get that if you wanted to. This, I've already had this laying around, so I went ahead and just use it. It's just still one channel setup, so it just works for me. But with adapters, you can adapt it to yourself, whatever your needs are. But yeah, like I said, this is not the end of my audio yet. I do have one device I want to order here soon and get it in. And yes, I'm keeping this under in a budget. All of this, all my stuff for each individual piece, I'm keeping it under $20. It's a budget. It's how to start out. If it works, why not use it? Well, this is MuzzleMike. Hoping you all have a great week. Signing out.